Just running through that ad for the city of Gold Coast. There's such a beautiful place in the world. Like, it's a famous destination across the world. You can see Currumbin there. There's multiple locations here: Burleigh Heads, Currumbin, D-Bar, Snapper Rocks, the Superbank, Greenmount, Kira. Kira used to be the go-to back in the day. It used to just be this. Kira was the Superbank. We had some massive cyclones that caused a lot of erosion there, and they put in a break wall, and now Snapper is the go-to for all the big WSL comps as well. But thanks to City of Gold Coast for being on board with us this year.
Yeah, great to have sponsors like that, just getting behind bodyboarding, getting behind grassroots bodyboarding at that. And yeah, really good to see. In the water at the moment, we have Jai Taylor, Bodie Huggin, Cooper Chippendale and Finn Smith. And Jai hardly needs an introduction with the waves he's been making in international bodyboarding lately, just getting back from Chile. I think he told me last night that he was still a bit jet lagged, but he was over for the Rising Series event in Iquique, surfing at the beautiful wave of Punta Dos, and he managed to get a podium there, getting a third place over in Chile.
It's so well done, yeah, to get a podium finish, travelling all that way to compete in these IBC events. We're very happy to have Jai Taylor from Australia representing our country over there, and we're so stoked that they rider in yellow up and riding. Bodie Huggin with that first opening wave. Well done to Bodie on that one.
Yeah, nice live action there. Really technical surfing from Bodie.
They're looking out the back. There's a bit of a set coming. Jai Taylor's having a look. Rider in red, pushing down the line, scooping around the section, looking for something. Nice roll off the top. As we were talking about Jai Taylor there, was so stoked that the IBC welcomes him with open arms, and as we do here, he's such a humble young man, his whole Taylor family. Here's a quick replay of Bodie.
Look at that, really technical and clean spin straight into a reverse. Some great bodyboarding here from Bodie Huggin, and manages to just milk a little floppo there, which won't add too much. And then Jai, you can see with a longer line, kind of having to race that first section, but gets a real clean section and clean landing, getting a 4.5 for that. Bodie with the 3.17. First little exchange of this heat.
Thanks to the Sunzapper replay, and the guys at Absolute Streaming for providing all this multimedia for you with the live stream on YouTube via the Gold Coast Bodyboard Club. Very stoked to be working with Nilsson and the team from Absolute Streaming. They've got some amazing gear and do great work here on the Gold Coast and Sunshine Coast. Big shout out to Absolute Streaming.
Yeah, that's it. Great to have all this support making this event happen. Without them, we wouldn't be here. And so very, very, very grateful to everyone behind the scenes, everyone who was here on dark, before dark, just working away to get this event set up. And it's great to be able to get it underway at 7:30. Always a bit of a rush when you have a time. And we've just been delivered some food, which is amazing. Just talking about how's this, little bacon and egg. Woo! Stoked.
We're going to have to take turns in muting while we munch on our microphones. But thanks to the guys, like I said, they always look after us, the Gold Coast Bodyboard Club. They host this event down here. And it isn't Nilsson's first rodeo from Absolute Streaming. He just keeps getting better and better. The video quality and the editing and everything he does behind the scenes prior to the event. Such a good show they run. Just down here on the tent in the beach, you know, it's only a small 3-man team, usually a 2-man team. And what an amazing job the guys from Absolute Streaming do. Here's the Sunzapper replay with Cooper Chippendale and the nice left and a completed roll out in the flats. Very, very smooth manoeuvre there.
Yeah, nice there from Cooper Chippendale. And it looks like we have a good-looking wave, potentially a split peak, but no.
Peak.
Finn Smith using that priority that he's been waiting for, running this left down, deciding not to hit that end section, which I think could potentially be a mistake. I think you've really got to capitalize on every opportunity you have in competition surfing. But
in saying that, that may have been a bit of tactics on Finn's behalf there, because you could see Jai was looking for the right, and because Finn had that priority position, he went for the left, and it looked like he was may have just been a tactic to cut Jai off. I'm not saying anything, well, I am saying it, but
yeah. Some good waves still coming through, guys, and thanks so much for joining us. If you're watching in on the live stream, I'll get onto the YouTube comments later, and or probably soon, and yeah, see if we can get a bit of online interactions going on and see who's watching in from where you're watching in from. So drop a comment in the live stream if you are watching, where you're watching from, and who you're supporting.
100%, guys. I'm not sure if they enable comments on the Gold Coast Bodyboard Club page. But if you're on the socials, definitely jump on the IBC page or the Future Pros page. Give us a comment, give us some positive feedback. We like positive feedback. And jump on and support this amazing competition for the next generation of bodyboarders.
Yeah, it's really, really cool to see how much all these grommies are ripping. Look at these sets just rolling through just in the bank to the north. But it's good to see that the surfers have respected the comp zone today. Sometimes it can get a bit diluted where the comp area starts and ends, but today everyone's been really respectful, which is great for the World Tour event and good for all the boys out there not to be getting hassled whilst they're in a heat.
I found that, you know, in the recent years, maybe it's because of Silas and there's such a great community that the Gold Coast Bodyboard Club has here. They're very considerate to their events down here, the local riders. Like I said, I think it is because there's such a great community in the bodyboard community here on the Gold Coast and in Australia in general. They're very good to our events down here and usually stay out of our competition area for us, which is great. It gives the riders out in the water an opportunity to get the best waves possible.
Yeah, that's it. It's really good. See a few comments coming through. Bago and Lucas, my fellow commentators from some events we've done together over in South America and Morocco. And yeah, good to see you guys tuning in.
Very nice to meet you this morning, Bago.
Yeah.
Here we go. We've got...
Yeah, the winner of the last heat, Jackson Cruikshank. He's just coming in to join us here in the booth. Give us a quick minute, guys. But a really well-surfed heat from him, getting the highest total of the event so far at a 9.17. Yeah, just chuck that headset on and we'll get you unmuted. Jackson, how's it going, mate? Really well surfed.
Yeah, it was pretty fun out there.
Yeah, how do you find the conditions?
Yeah, it's pretty slow, but there's a couple good ones.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, and hang on, I'll just cut you off as there's potentially some live action deciding not to go there. That 9.17, best wave of the event so far. You're in the barrel for how long? How was that?
Yeah, I knew the judges were looking into it, so it definitely looked pretty good from their angle.
Yeah, that second wave. I'm Dave anyway. Pleasure to meet you, Jackson. I'm pretty sure you were here last year for the event, were you, or the year before?
Yeah, the year before I was.
Yeah, yep. And we've been keeping an eye on you. We've noticed that your second wave was only a 1 and you only needed a 3.98, and we knew it was coming, and it was just so good to watch. The guys from Absolute Streaming just tuned straight down the barrel of the gun, that one, and it just looked spectacular. You scooped into it, and it was a nice clean barrel and putting you straight up into first position. So how's it going down in Newcastle? Is that where you're from, down there?
Yeah, it's been a couple fun waves recently.
Getting a bit cold down there as well this winter?
Oh, the water's still pretty warm, but
yeah,
it's a little cold there and stuff.
So what sort of boards are you riding at the moment, Jackson?
It's the Pro TS Science
boards. Same as your dad rides for Science as well, does he? Yeah. That's fantastic, mate. Now, can you tell us about any of your preparations for this event? Have you been training in particular or going in club comps or anything in particular? Just a lot of surfing?
Yeah, just a lot of club comps and just free surfing, really.
Yep. Now, this is Jackson Cruikshank, the winner of Heat 4, I'm pretty sure it was, and definitely one to watch out for. Congratulations on winning your first heat for the day, and we look forward to seeing you in the tent during the day, mate. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks heaps, Jackson. Yeah, really well surfed from the young Novocastrian. Really a lot of bodyboarding power coming out of Newey at the moment. I know they've got really, really good grassroots bodyboarding scene going on over there, and apparently there's just groms everywhere, hundreds of them. They do grom camps up to the Foster area. You got Johnny just running it all, and you got Jimmy Lear who was running his bodyboard school there, and yeah, really, really good to see that kind of action going on down there, and clearly it's paying off with guys surfing like that.
You can see he's developing into an absolute young shredder, Jackson Cruikshank. Some amazing waves down that part of the coast as well, and some amazing riders and mentors with his dad, Johnny Cruikshank, one of the goats of that area and of Australia, with absolute style and perfection, just surfing amazing waves down there. Great to see Jackson winning that heat, and congratulations to all the other riders in that heat as well. But at the moment, we are in Heat 5 of the Round 1 Juniors with just over 10 minutes remaining. Out in front, Jai Taylor. Still only one wave on the board with a set coming through. Jai's got priority, and he's looking at this one. Look at it. It's got a huge wall on it. Down the line, He's gone for the quick roll in case it closed out, and I think that was a safe bet with that one. Nice bit of speed and a projecting roll on that left-hander for Jai Taylor.
Yeah, nice surfing. Was patient there. It has definitely been a bit of a slower heat, and Jai just waited on that 4.5 with his, he's got extensive comp knowledge and maturity in his bodyboarding. And, so he's gone and got that backup 5.33, putting himself into a comfortable lead at the moment. No one else with a backup wave yet. Very slow heat, already down to the last half of the heat. And, we'll see what the other boys can say about that. But here's this replay. You can see he just checks his shoulder, and then nice line straight up into it. It's sometimes tricky. You think, oh, maybe I can run down and hit that end section, but sometimes it's the safe option is just to go get a bit of speed and then get that first move just to make sure you got the score. Jai opting to do that just then. Having a little look there again. Now he's got 2 scores. He might be a bit busier, but it does look like we have some sets rolling into the mid-bank here at Durumbar. Sorry, we're trying to get these food down while we're commentating. So
your turn. I've shoveled some beautiful breakfast down my throat. Rider in yellow.
Taken off. Look at that. Really nice line. First section and a good projected roll there for Bodyboarding. He's from around Byron area and surfs up there in the north New South Wales coast, and
there's some epic waves around that area.
Yeah, some really, really good beach break setups, and you see he gets a nice little projection there, and he'll be happy with that. A backup score, looking at, he's got a 3.17, so yeah, he'll be jumping into second at least off that one, and
definitely one to watch. Bodie. He's been in a few of the previous future pros, and I've had him in the tent with me before. Amazing, humble young man and an amazing competitor. And you can see with that one there, surfing really good with a nice completed roll at the end of that one. Sitting in a second position with a total score. There we go, a 7.8. Needs a 5.21 to progress into first. And in third position, Cooper Chippendale, still with a chance to go through in the repechage rounds. And also Finn with a chance to go through with the repechage with only a low score of 1. Obviously not committing to a wave there and only getting a low score. Anything is possible with 7.5 minutes remaining in this juniors round 1, heat 5. Now, if you're just tuning in, guys, Sunzapper is sponsoring the event for the replays as well. Big shout out to Sunzapper. These guys look after me. We do encourage everybody to look after themselves out in the sun, whether it's overcast or raining or not. There's still harmful UVs out there, and Sunzapper has been looking after the Gold Coast Bodyboard Club and the Sunshine Coast Bodyboard Club and myself, i.e. that's where I got the name Papa Smurf from wearing their coloured blue zinc out in the water. I cover my whole head and my whole face in zinc. I stick out like a sore thumb, and I'm happy to represent their product and protect myself from the sun in the process. Especially at a young age, we encourage that everybody cover themselves with some Rider in yellow. Nice little invert off that one, was it? We haven't seen many of them this morning, and let's see what the judges score that. They usually reward the inverts.
Yeah, so Bodie hugging, keeping busy, and this is the first invert I believe we've seen, and he gets a nice tweak. You can see there, just getting the board out of the water, showing the judges his slick, letting them know that he means some business, and I dare say he'll be getting rid of that 3.17.
Absolutely. He's been getting better and better every year. I've seen him come all the way up from that Byron area in New South Wales. Byron Bay, another famous location here on the east coast of Australia. If you haven't heard of Byron Bay, you've probably been living under a rock. It's a beautiful location down there. And Bodie's, you can just see his skill progressing every year. And has put him out into first position. There we go, with a 5.9 and a 4.63. Currently with a total score of 10.53. Jai Taylor's not far behind him, though. Only 0.07 behind with a 5.33 and a 4.63. Total score of 10.53. Like I said, I'm reading the wrong ones. 5.33 and a 4.5. Total score of 9.83. He needs a 5.21. This is Jai Taylor to progress into first. Cooper Chippendale's yet to get that second wave. He's waiting patiently out there, sitting in a priority 1 position. Rider in blue, Cooper Chippendale, and rider in white is in priority 2, Still needs to get some scores on the board. Here he goes. He's looking at this one. Rider in white, Finn's... No, sorry, rider in yellow. Beautiful roll with that one. Bodie Huggin, he's just dominating out there and just getting wave after wave with the Suns Upper replay.
Yeah, running us through this, it just seems like all the waves are going to him at the moment, just keeping real busy. And how's that roll? Really nice, square, stylish roll. Just looking where he's going to land, looking over his head, and we love to see rolls with good style like that. Looks like White is having a look here. Finney Smith really needing a score here. Let's see what he can do. Gets a roll through there.
Nice roll. Just getting a little bit hung up. Finn Smith.
Yeah, still not able to get a scoring wave. Finn Smith, he'll really be looking to do something as we're already down into the last quarter of the heat. 4 minutes, 20 seconds to go. And yeah, Bodie Huggin just extending that lead a little bit more with that roll, getting awarded a 5.4. Really stylish surfing from the man from the North Coast, Byron Bay.
I've just seen the Taylor family, Steph and Matt, walk past. Such a beautiful family from the Sunshine Coast with Van, Zaid and Jai Taylor. And Matt as well, amazing bodyboarders and just a beautiful family. And a pleasure to know them and have them down here competing and representing Australia abroad as well. Congratulations to Jai grabbing the podium in the recent IBC Junior event. Here we go. Here's a quick replay of another one of Bodie's waves. Whoa!
Such a nice, stylish roll.
Jai
really
Taylor up and riding. Oh, nice pop invert off that one. Scooped under and projected out in front of the wave with that one. And we got rider in white. Finn looking down the line.
Yeah, unable, getting caught up on that spin there. Looked like he tried to spin in, but that lip just kind of getting him as it closed out. But wow, yeah, a bit of an exchange again there.
Finn's getting a little bit more busy out there. He just needs to complete some manoeuvres to get some scores on the board. Here's the replay of Jai, the Suns Upper replay.
Nice classic invert. He's kind of got his own style with invert, and that's the same invert that allowed him to win the Maldives Pro last year at the Pro Junior over there. He managed to take that one out and did so in incredible fashion with some nice inverts in the finals there. He got a 5.33, extending his second place position, but still not able to take that lead away from Bodie Huggin.
He was so good to watch in that Maldives event. Here he is just picking off a little on the inside, a safe one to put some scores on. Forward spin and a nice roll. Not sure if that will be better than his 2 high scores he already has on the board, but it is a combination of manoeuvres, only on a smaller wave. Still sitting quite comfortable in second position, Jai Taylor. And as I was saying, it was really good to watch him in the Maldives. He surfed really well, and I think he was very patient in his selection of waves, and it worked, and definitely worked in his favour. He played it safe and done some nice manoeuvres, clean manoeuvres, and landed them correctly, you know, with minimum turbulence sort of thing. You know, he was just clean, a clean action of manoeuvres out there at the Maldives Pro, and rewarded him with the first place. Well done to Jai. That was last year, and getting the podium just recently over in... Where was the one that he won recently?
The one that he won was in the Maldives, but then he came third in Chile last week. But up and riding, we have Cooper Chippendale, also from Newcastle, I believe, and getting his backup wave now. A little roll, not the biggest nor the most projected, but he's looking to replace that 0, which will do. Still looking for quite a big score, 7.07 if he wants that second place. So Bodie and Jai with a comfortable lead at the moment.
Look at this, Cooper under the lip, nice. Now, would you like to do a shout out to our international viewers, Joey, and give them a quick update of what's going on here? Hello to everybody at home.
Yeah, hey guys, how's it going? Yeah, welcome everybody, and it's great to have everyone tuning in from overseas if you're watching from around Australia, and yeah, it's epic. It's good to watch and support the Groms. Nice little spin there. Just ducking out, not going to do anything for the situation that Bodie's in at the moment. And Cooper taking off, keeping busy, locking into a little barrel there. Can he push through? No.
Bit of action there in the final 30 seconds of Heat 5, round 1 of the juniors. Rider in yellow's up and riding as well, looking for something else. Oh, ARS just getting hung up on the end there.
And you can't quite see, but Jai's actually paddled all the way over into the rip on the left. Not long to go. Let's see if he does anything. But
he's looking at this one with 16 seconds remaining. There we go. That was Ryder Cooper. And Jai's up in the final seconds. Scooping under the lip on this left-hander off Lovers Rocks at the northern end of the beach. And a roll. Whoa, barrel roll and a nut, 2 rolls.
Yeah, interesting change of tactic there. An up